Jack Sparrow, Jack Sparrow, Jack Sparrow. Let me try one out. Avast, ye mateys, and welcome to our fourth episode of our Los Good Old Days podcast. Today, it's going to get spooky. I'm Sandman, the pirate today.
My name is Sleepy Holmes. What's up?
My name is Martin. You can see I'm Charizard.
Rah, rah.
Roar.
Charizard.
Flamethrower. I wish I had a torch.
Cámate, güey.
Get you a vape. It's the same.
Sí, el smoke. No la pensaste.
Yeah, I didn't think of it.
Third place, the costume.
So today is our Halloween special. We only had like the fourth episode, but the spooky season is upon us. So we decided to let's get dressed up and talk about scary stuff.
Scary encounters.
Shocking.
Scary
Yeah.
encounters that happen.
So my idea was, and what I thought we should talk about, is like when we were kids. That's where we began to get scared, and I think there's a common thread as like Latinos that we have. There's certain things that
La
scare.
chupacabra, la
Yeah,
bruja.
exactly. Like,
Yeah,
so
what,
what are some things, at least for when you were kids, at least
Cucuy.
that scared you?
El
like-
cucuy, Holmes. I'm
Mm.
crazy. Scary. No,
Pinche
cucuy.
cucuy, cabrón.
Y el Chucky. A mí era Chucky también, güey.
Yeah. So the cucuy, el cucuy, is basically a Mexican, if not Hispanic, boogeyman. That's what he is.
Sí.
He he's the thing that hides under the bed, that hides in the closet in the dark and all that stuff, and snatches up bad kids. And chupacabra, is that what you said?
Chupacabra, güey. Era, what was it?
It depends.
Un pinche perro.
It's like
Yeah.
a mixed dog, demonic kind of
Right.
dog.
Because I was like,
Nobody
okay,
knew.
so here's the thing. I was like super into like chupacabra when I was a kid. I wasn't scared of it. I needed to know more. I always needed to know more. I was like, I think he was like,
I remember.
what's his name? The guy that does the alien shit. Like
El mexicano?
Jaime Maussan. He used to
Yeah.
do talk about like supernatural shit and alien shit, and he would talk about the chupacabra. And I was like eating it up. I was like, yes, tell me more. What is it? Is it a government experiment? Is it an alien? Is it like I was super into it. Even back then, I was like, yeah, I'm a weird little kid.
And then they found him, I think, allá en el rancho. Estaba mordiendo
Supposedly, yes.
chivos and I don't know. It was a bunch of rumors. Rumors que se miraba así, se miraba
So
asá, verde, most dientes. I mean, it was a lot of
so
shit, bro.
for anybody who might not know, the El Chupacabra is a Mexican, at least Hispanic, Latino, whatever you want to call it, cryptid that has been described as Chupacabra, meaning the goat sucker. And it would basically leave 3 puncture wounds inside its victims, which were mostly goats. That's why he was called the goat sucker, and would drain them of their blood. Now, it's what origin it had. What was it? Like anything? Like there were some that were found that looked like mangy dogs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I mean. It's all folklore and cryptids and legend. But there's something there. Maybe I don't know.
Pues, we all have phones now. They should
And we haven't
catch
found
that
them
shit.
yet.
I think it's just rumors. I heard that it was an experiment.
Yes, that was one thing.
Los aliens dropped him and
Mm. I
killed
heard it
everyone.
was an experiment from the United States, and then they dropped it off in Mexico to fuck with Mexico. I guess I don't know.
You might be right, man. You never know what's going on in this country.
Oh,
Mhm.
vampires. Oh, no,
And
no vampires.
anything? What about you, Martin? What you have that you were scared of?
I mean, when I got really like how you say, like traumatized.
Yeah.
Right? I watched the movie It.
Ah,
Oh.
that movie,
Like the old school
bro.
one?
Yes.
Oh God,
No,
no.
hombre.
I seen it at night, and it was like my worst nightmare, bro. That's why I hate clowns to this day.
Ooh, you.
I
hate
remember
clowns.
that.
Yes,
Yep.
I do hate
Have
clowns.
you seen the new one, The It?
Yes, I did.
And you
Did you like it?
It's really good.
They're
I like
good.
it.
Good.
It's
They're
Scary.
very good.
More
Yeah.
scary.
It was
Yeah.
more scary. That's why I hate clowns, and that's the main reason why that fucking
all
movie
float.
fucked me up, bro. We all float down here.
Daddy. That's
Georgie.
tu hijo, güey. Damn.
Yeah, Georgie.
Ándale.
No, yeah. I completely 100% agree with that because there was a time where I didn't even want to take a shower
Yeah.
because I was
The
like, nope,
shower scene.
ahí viene el pinche payaso, me va a cargar, no, la
And
chingada,
then-
cabrón.
And then that movie, what was the movie called? The Clown from Outer Space? Was it?
Ah,
they,
güey, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's
Not
just
scary.
That's not okay. At least
Creepy.
to me,
Yeah.
Creepy, pero it wasn't scary.
at
It was
least to
kinda
me, to
scary,
this day,
yeah.
it's not scary. It's goofy, and
Yeah,
I
it's more
love
goofy
that
now.
movie. What's it like? Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Ay,
yeah.
ándale, sí.
Yeah.
A mí era
Hey, it's
Chucky,
fun.
güey. Chucky Michael Myers.
El
I mean,
Chucky.
I mean, it's a kid's worst nightmare. You have a toy coming to life like that.
Mhm.
Oh. It was crazy. I didn't like that. Pa nada.
So
nada.
we were just talking about that. Now I wondered because I know it's a joke in some places, but like I wondered if you two and you confirmed this, like having te va a venir el Chucky si no te portas bien, or el Chucky si no haces la
Sí.
tarea, or something like that. It was always el Chucky, like from Child's Play. That's what our parents meant by that, and parents, cousins, older siblings. That's what they meant. Is that Chucky from Child's Play would come and get you if you didn't behave. And there were several things like that. One that I know this is, and I wonder if you guys had this. And this was a horror of mine. Not I wasn't scared. I was horrified of this when I was a kid. El Señor.
El señor.
El Señor te va a venir. ¿Ya
What?
viste al Señor que está allá?
Sí,
Te va a
ándale.
venir. Ya, va a venir por ti.
Simón. Tráelo para acá. Tráelo para acá. A ver si es cierto. Do you know her?
A ver,
Do you know my mom? Ya
Te va a
sabes.
llevar el Señor. A ver que venga. Vámonos a la chingada, cabrón.
Pues bring it on, ese. Come on. Un little cholo baby. Come on.
Pero Cholo Rubén just like, órale, cabrón, aquí tengo las vámonos, cabrón. Dale.
Bloody and blood out.
You know what's funny too? I have a toddler, and he is scared of Chucky, right?
Oh no.
I'm sure. Who is it? Tu brother?
No, my son.
No, his son.
Oh, your son. Ah,
Leo.
ya traumaste, güey.
Bro, I have him just come in here, just run towards you, bro.
No.
So, is he scared of like El Chucky because you showed him that movie?
No,
Or you
well-
just told him, or what was it?
Well,
He's
the
on
thing
YouTube.
about
How did
my
that
the
happen?
thing about my son, he's not scared. He wasn't scared of anything until the house in front of us has like a whole big decoration
No.
of Halloween stuff.
Nice.
And it's like, bro, it's sick, bro. They have some really good shit. Props to them for that, bro. A lot of money spent, but that shit's fucking lit. And after he was scared, I was like, hey, don't look at it. And he won't look at it. But then but it was like this bat. This bat would like come up and spray his wings, and he would get scared, and he would start running towards the stairs. So, but other than that, man, he got over it, dude. He's not scared anymore. So I started telling him, hey, it's okay, dude. It's just mechanic stuff,
Mm.
And he started understanding, and he's just not scared anymore. But I hope he's not scared of anything like that, because I'm scared of it. I'm scared of a lot of shit like
He
that.
needs to be the big boy.
Yeah.
He needs to be the dad.
Yeah.
It's like, Dad, it's scaring me. Ah, la chingada, but it's scaring me too, dude. Vámonos.
So, yeah, I picked myself. What the fuck?
The thing that I'm scared is I was super scared back then, and ahorita más o menos me da los creeps. It's I know my best friend is he knows that I'm gonna say this. Michael Myers. I was scared of that, bro.
No, there's something like
I'm scared that he's like behind me. Or when I open the door, my neighborhood looks like a movie scene of
Yep.
Michael Myers. So
Mhm.
when I'm walking towards my door, I'm like, okay, let's open the key. Yes. Have you seen that challenge, the Michael Myers challenge?
No, what's
You
that?
have to. So you start walking or running, whatever, and Michael Myers, somebody that's dressed up as Michael Myers, starts walking too, and see if you can open the door quickly. If you panic
Mm-hmm.
and of course you choke, you
You get killed
you
by
get killed
Michael Myers.
and you lose
yeah.
the challenge. My wife wants to do it. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. That's gonna give me nightmares.
I just gotta okay, Martin, because you're the tallest one of us. We're just gonna get you a jumpsuit and a mask and set you loose on Ruben.
No, actually, David has one. David has a full costume.
David's
bro.
also really tall, so
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
works
David
perfectly.
David has a full
Like,
costume, bro. He has a full costume.
I'd be like, hey, comiste muchos tamales, güey. No eres Michael Myers.
No, it's Miguel Myers.
No,
Michael Myers.
Mikael, that's on that TikTok.
Mikael?
Yeah, it's like a TikTok. Like, she goes, "You don't look like Michael Myers. You look like Mikael."
Ah, sí es cierto.
Oh,
my
no.
God. So yeah, I remember my best friend. He used to live like 2 miles or 1 mile away from my house, and he was like, "One day, bro, whenever you're going home, I'm gonna beat you to it, and I'm gonna scare you before you get to your house." I was like, "Bro, please, don't do that. You're gonna give me a heart attack." Chiculero. Qué bueno que nunca hizo eso.
Don't ever say never.
Dale, güey. Nah, si te la pones tú, güey, tú estás muy chaparro, güey. I was like, nah.
In the dark?
Nah. A ver si me puedes cachar. I'll be practicing, boy.
But no, yeah, I get all those. Like, I had growing up personally, I had el cucuy and el chucky and
Freddy Cougar?
el cucuy, not la
Oh.
cougar.
Cucuy.
Eso ya fue después.
Cucuy is it's kind of like Freddy Krueger, though.
Yeah, he's a boogeyman.
He
You
was,
know,
he was
Yeah.
a real one, ¿no?
Yeah.
Según,
Yeah.
de verdad.
but
Japan.
I don't know. I was exposed to, and I think that's why I love horror films now. I love horror films. I love anything that's horror in the internet, like analog horror or like ARGs, anything like horror oriented. I love and I consume like a rabid dog. I was just like, yes, give me more horror.
Ya no me dan miedo los movies.
Oh yeah, exactly. There's
that's weird.
not been a movie that scared me the way I was scared when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, my parents kind of exposed me to those things. Like, of course, certain films you have to remember that they're R-rated for a reason, and it's not because of the kills.
True.
Going back and actually recently gone back and watched some of those classic movies like the Friday the 13th, anything like
classics.
that. Yeah, a lot of boobs,
Hey.
lot of nudity.
I
I
mean,
did
well-
not realize that. I did not remember that. So many boobs on those.
Jason X. That was
Oh
badass.
my god!
Jason X was badass.
Freddy vs. Jason.
No, it
Freddy vs.
wasn't
Jason was
badass.
good.
It wasn't badass. It was hilarious.
True. But you
Dude, when
saw
he picks up
Jason
when
upgrade.
he picks up like the 2 chicks in the sleeping bag.
Oh.
Which scene is that?
Jason X is the one where he goes into space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like in some simulation, and if I recall correctly, it's Jason X. He's in a simulation of some sort, and there's these 2 like horny teenage girls or whatever the fuck, and he like throws them into a sack or a sleeping
I
bag.
gotta watch it again.
And future Ruben, if you can find that scene, please add it here. And like he picks them up like a sack and just starts like beating them up and down, and it's the funniest. It's hilarious.
True. Like the Chucky movies, ya ni tan scary. They're funny.
Oh yeah, have you seen the show?
I seen the few episodes,
Mm.
but not all of them.
I heard the show's good.
Yeah,
I
the
heard
show's
it was
pretty good.
They cancel it.
Ah,
they
I didn't know
cancel the
that.
show, and they're gonna make actually a movie
Okay,
of Chucky.
I'll watch
They're
it. 'Cause
they're trying to make him scary again.
Martin brought up a good point. There's something terrifying about Chucky because the whole premise of Child's Play, the movie where Chucky comes in, is like, what if your toy that you love and whatever just comes to life and tries to kill you? I was like,
La
Well,
pinche
that's
patada,
fucking
güey.
terrible.
No mames.
Nobody
Just
ever thinks
kick it.
about that. Just punting fucking Chucky.
There's
out.
some scenes that I'm like, that's obvious. Just get
just
get his freaking,
throw him out the window.
Uh-huh. No, cut him in pieces.
Like, he's
When
a toy.
when I was a kid, I was like, no, you have to kill him good.
You're gonna come after me.
Oh,
like,
I had plans,
Well,
bro.
like, it's still a 3.5 foot tall toy.
But he had
Why
a
don't they
knife,
kill?
though.
Yeah, but you could just like punt him.
And he was small. He could hide anywhere too.
I think it's, the thing about Chucky is the killer intent, because you can't forget that he is a possessed toy by a
Yeah, well,
serial killer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a killer intent by it. So I think that makes him more dangerous. But still, he's like 3 foot tall and he weighs nothing. could
So you
punch
wouldn't
him.
be scared.
I'd be terrified. A
Okay.
toy came to life.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
But I'm
cards
sure
on the table. I don't
Yeah.
believe in any of that stuff. But
You
if
don't-
it did,
you don't believe in spirit?
supernatural? No, I don't believe in any of that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I love all that stuff. I know about anything from like
You're Mexican,
You see,
right? You're Mexican,
I've been
bro.
told.
crazy vato.
But yeah, I don't believe in any of that stuff. I think it's a lot of fun. I have a ton of knowledge about cryptids, monsters, the supernatural, possessions, fucking exorcisms. I know all that stuff. I love all that
that
demonology.
should be scary for you because that's real.
Yeah.
But it's not real.
It is. What
Flame
about
door. Okay.
Exorcist?
Okay.
Exorcist is real.
Okay, we're gonna talk about things that are real. Tell
Oh,
me
Lord.
a story that's real. Then, have you
So-
experienced anything that's real?
Yes, actually,
Okay,
at my house 2 years ago. Oh, I want to say 3, maybe 3 years ago. 2
okay.
years
Do
ago.
tell.
Oh, this is creepy, bro. And don't be
Good.
scared whenever you go to my house because it's.
Oh, I'm not
I'm
going.
I'm all right.
I'm not going after this shit.
All right. So, me and my wife we were watching a movie, chilling, and I was at the front
Making
of my. Nah, we were just that's it, chilling, watching a movie. I was at the front of the bed, bro, just chilling. I see, and I can. Obviously, my wife is all the way to the end of the bed, and nobody is in the middle. My son is in the middle sometimes. We're all watching a movie, right? We're watching something, and we just hear, "No, esa no." A little voice, like a kid.
Yeah.
Like a little girl,
Yeah,
a little boy,
boy.
just
Well,
a
it sounded
little,
like
a child,
yeah, child.
like
mhm.
voice. Okay.
And I was like this, and I was like, I paused for 3 seconds. I was like, looked at my wife, was like, Edward's not here. And then she made a face like, yeah, that just happened. And I just turned around. I was like, let's
Mm.
just ignore that, bro.
Okay.
And then a few minutes later, I was like, that wasn't, you heard that, right? And she was like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? We were just shocked, bro, shocked. And then my son comes in and was like, what happened? We just heard a kid.
voice.
And I thought it was you, but it wasn't you because you weren't there. So we're confused, bro. And then later on, my mother-in-law was like, no, hay una niña, pero es niña buena. Like, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Whenever my mother-in-law loses something, like she replaced something, like no la puede buscar.
Mhm.
Dice, la niña lo escondió. I was like, no.
Cuckoo.
No mate.
Oh,
Pero
no.
nothing happened. Like, no pasa nada en la casa. No.
To be fair,
Yeah.
there are, if you believe in such things, there are benevolent and malevolent spirits. So it is possible that you're dealing with something more mischievous than it is like evil. It's just
Well,
kind
no,
of
'cause I'm
fucking
not
around
aware
and
of it,
playing
so.
around and stuff. So it is possible
That was crazy.
if it was real.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Einstein.
I know, right?
Okay,
pasa
then you
algo,
tell.
güey.
Then you tell me something, Martin. Have you ever had an experience?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
It was I forgot where we were living at. I think it was like in an old apartment whenever we actually moved in with each other, me and my wife by ourselves. There was a time where we were sleeping, and this is the reason why I hate sleeping like upwards, like facing the ceiling, because of the sleep paralysis or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was sleeping, and then next thing you know, I just feel like I just woke up. I woke up, but I couldn't move. I couldn't move anything, dude. And I could have sworn I see somebody like a fucking shadow like standing,
That happens whenever that happens.
Mm-hmm.
and it was crazy because I was like this and I couldn't move at all. I was like this, and I tried like I was reaching my hand towards my wife and just kind of poking her, making her do something like, "Hey, turn around, wake up, wake my ass up or something." And I was just telling her like once like she started moving, it just stopped, and I'm like, and I told her like I just had this fucking sleep paralysis, like I couldn't fucking move, and I tried to fucking wake you up. I was just tapping you, grabbing you, and you never move. And I'm like, what the? I was really after that day, I was like fucking scared,
It
bro.
fucks you
Mhm.
up. It
No,
fucks you
yeah.
in your brain because that happened to me. Whenever got to my job early, I got there super early, and it was still dark, and I was like, you know what? I can fall asleep for an hour. I fell asleep, and I felt something on top of me, like
Yeah,
super heavy, and I was awake, but not really. I was like, I couldn't move until one day I literally started praying, y esa me quitó, güey. And I was like, oh shit, I just turned all the lights and I just panicked because I was like, what the fuck just happened? That
No.
was so weird. That was the last time I went early.
yeah,
And here's the thing: what you experience is very real. Like sleep paralysis is a real thing. Like that's not supernatural. Anything. That is a real thing that people feel, and it makes you panic. I've experienced it too. Like I felt it before, and it is not a pleasant feeling.
yeah.
It is
Hell no.
terrifying, dude. Like you're just sitting there, and the whole phenomenon of like sleep paralysis demons, as people call them, the shadow people you see like that. Um, it's your brain trying to like your brain, our brains as human beings don't, they cannot abide nothingness. They that's why you see and hear things in the dark.
It's
That's
real.
that's why you, when you're in a dark room, when you're walking in the dark forest, that's why you hear and see things. Your brain cannot abide nothingness.
It's real. It's real though.
It's your brain
Have you ever
being
experienced anything?
starved of stimulus.
Have you experienced anything? Like
Mm.
anything like from your childhood or something you just remember that you thought it was fake but it was real?
What?
I don't know.
Something that you thought was fake, but it was real, but it was actually fake because it's not real.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You know what I know.
You know what I know. You don't know what I know.
Have you?
No. Because everything has a and I
Oh my
hate
God,
this shit in
bro.
your parades, dude.
What about Abigail? What the fuck? Annabelle, was it Annabelle?
You mean
Annabelle.
Annabelle?
Annabelle? Abigail. What the
Abigail.
fuck is that?
Abinabel, yes.
My wife was gonna be like, "Who's that?" Hey, it sounds the same. Cálmate.
Ana, esa la pinche muñeca.
Delete her. Facebook.
Annabelle, the famous case of the possessed doll that included the
That's
the
real.
Warrens.
That's a demon inside a freaking doll.
Although, even though, as much as I love, first of all, you're thinking of The Conjuring. And I love The Conjuring. I love The Conjuring. I love the Annabelle series. I love even La Llorona, which is one of the worst ones that they have.
They're all connected.
They're all connected. I love, dude. I don't know if it's called.
It's not real.
No, but here's the thing: the Warrens are real. They're real supernatural investigators. The
Yeah.
Warrens are real.
Yeah, I know.
There's an actual, I don't know if it's still there, but their house, their basement of the house was a real supernatural what do you call that? Museum that you could go to.
They have
I
to
think
bless
they
it
moved
every 2 weeks, every
Yeah.
month, whatever.
As much as I love The Conjuring, I love the Warrens and the Warren verse. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it. Like all those movies, it's like they're consummate like snowball artists. They're not real. Like all the stuff that they do can be easily explained away. Like they trying as a defense, like, oh, I murdered these people because the devil made me do it. There's a reason why it didn't work.
You're kicked out now. Bye bye.
But here's the thing: don't get me wrong. I may not believe in any of that stuff. I may not be like a true believer, whatever. It's like I am the first person to invite somewhere where things are haunted. Invite me. Take me along with you. Why? I love all that supernatural shit. I'd love to be proven wrong.
Oh, then we
I
have to prove
want
him wrong
something
then.
to happen.
We have to
I
prove him wrong.
want. I want to. I want to feel the chill. I want the temperatures to I want all that. I want it to happen to me.
You want ¿cómo se dice? Un ghost que te ves así.
Más así. Oy, 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 oy. Mwah.
Which lip?
Yes. Yes.
Oh man.
Like I'm the first person to like oh we're going to a haunted house, like a real haunted house, not a haunt where like you get scared.
I don't want to do that because you might bring the spirit with you. Yeah, valió.
Yeah.
I want to be proven wrong. If it's real,
No
me wrong.
way. Take the
Prove me wrong.
Bible. Take some.
no, prove me wrong. Prove me right.
No,
But
agua bendita.
why? Okay, we talked about this. I think last time or whatever. We all have phones now, right?
Sí.
Why don't we have proof of the supernatural then? If ghosties and ghouls and all that stuff is real, like if cryptids are real, if
Aliens are
werewolves
real.
if any other stuff, why don't we have proof?
We do.
We all
do have
carry
proof.
around. We all carry around super advanced computers that would make anything from the 90s look like.
Porque it's something that
kid
is
toy.
supernatural que todavía no se puede grabar. Sí se puede grabar. You've seen videos que hay
yeah,
cosas que
none
se
of them look
mueven.
real.
Or shadows or stuff moving.
Because
around.
obviously
I can
it looks
explain
like
it.
like
I can
a movie.
explain it. I can explain it away. It's like if I
Ojalá que te
cannot
pase algo,
explain
güey.
it away.
Ojalá que te pase algo.
Me too. I hope so. That's what I'm saying. I would love to be proven wrong.
What about your wife?
I know that Tammy does believe in the supernatural. She's told me that she's had experiences where she's spoken to like her grandma and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing: as much as I don't believe in it, I'm not gonna shit on other people for believing in it. I think it's fun. Like you believe in it, you go ahead and believe in it. I don't. I can't.
My best friend's house pasaba cosas, güey.
Mm.
So I remember I slept over at his house and this motherfucker me decía ten cuidado con los ghosts or ahí if you hear noises just ignore it. And I thought he was fucking with me. Pero whenever ya todo está quiet, él está dormido. Bro, I heard los trastes moviéndose.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yes.
For real? Dead ass?
And then my friend was like, oh, sí, pasa eso.
No.
I was como si nada.
Comfortable as fuck too, bro.
Like, oh, yeah,
but
this
it's
is not. That
I
happens.
remember
Ignore it.
hearing los trastes moviéndose. I was like, the fuck is in the cocina? Pero
No
it
offense
was
to your
already-
friend. Maybe he had rodents.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God,
no,
bro.
Chingado, este vato, güey. Ojalá que te pasa algo, güey.
Ojalá un
Yes,
día, güey,
please.
un día.
Pero, bro, I was scared, bro, because I was like, what the fuck?
But that's I think that goes back around like being scared of things like that, being scared of the unknown.
Pero se oye la puerta like closing up and los trastes moviéndose.
yeah.
So
I'm not
nunca se
saying-
me olvida
here's
ese
the thing,
pinche día,
I'm
güey.
not saying you didn't hear it, but I'm saying there are explanations for it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is ghosts and ghouls and all that stuff. Maybe that is real. I've never experienced it. I've never seen it. Maybe one day I will be proven wrong, but so far I haven't. So.
Maybe one day when you have a
This
kid,
guy.
when you have a kid and they experience that for you, they experience that, then that's when you're gonna be like, well, you know, because your
I'll be
kids.
like, well, kid, I'm sorry, but there's a scientific explanation for everything you're telling me right now.
Oh my goodness! What?
Like you are my. You're like, first of all, you're my child. Why do you believe in ghosts?
Oh.
Cállate, no crees en nada de eso.
No, but no. And here's the thing: I love being like spooked and scared and all that stuff. I do love it, and I will again. I love to go to a real haunted house that people legitimately have said haunted shit happens here, and be like, bet, let's go. Show me the ghost. Scare me. Possess me. I don't care. Do something.
I always wanted to go to San Antonio. You know which story is that?
The
kids that pushes the car.
yeah. There's a bridge, right? Or something
Sí,
like that?
es
Yeah.
una, no, es un
tunnel.
railroad- es un railroad track.
Okay. And they
Yeah,
push you over it
Yeah.
because that school bus got I remember that
Mhm.
story.
You
So
have
the
to put
story
talco.
so the story goes that this school bus got stuck in the middle of some train tracks, and all the children in there when a train came by were they passed away. It's a very tragic story. If it's true. I think it is true.
It
It's a
is.
real story, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Now, people have said that if anything, if you stop your car in the train tracks there, uh, you will be pushed out of the way because the spirits of these children want to save people. That's what I was talking about. There are benevolent spirits, supposedly.
Benevolent spirits? ¿Qué es
Benevolent.
eso?
So there's
Good spirits?
pendejo. Which
Well,
one of us? Which one of
calmado
no. Which one of us was born on this side of the border?
Hey, I don't know no fancy word. Te calmas, okay? Te calmas.
Like, oh no, don't pull it out.
Just take
Daddy.
out the
You don't
shank.
got no sword, bruh?
Yeah. But okay, benevolent means good spirit. A malignant spirit, a malevolent spirit is a bad spirit. That's what that means. So there are spirits that do good things, like those children would be
Good
benevolent.
spirit, bad spirit.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
say that.
No,
Simple.
bro.
I'm sorry to use SAT words on you.
Hey, I didn't go to college, okay?
That's in high school.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god.
Hey,
But
I barely passed, okay?
fair.
Do you remember your grade? Oh, no.
What do you mean, my
SAT?
grade?
SAT?
Yeah.
No.
My
STD?
I had like a,
No,
not that. Not your STDs. I don't want to know about that. This is what happens when you drink before we record.
well, I never took the ACTs.
Oh, you
You
didn't?
never took it?
Oh.
Well, what? I wasn't going to go to college anyway.
At least took it, pero no para saber.
No,
Yeah.
fuck no.
I remember my score. I had like
forgot.
a 1850 on mine.
Damn.
But that was when it was like
Ay, no me
2200.
acuerdo. I don't remember.
I was proud of that. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna remember this forever because I got really good grades on it. But I didn't go to college though. I didn't finish
okay.
college. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. So those are things that scare us. Those are supernatural things that scare us as kids, specifically as kids. Like La Llorona was one of those. Like, dude, yeah, that one got me when I was a kid.
That's real. That's real in Mexico.
It's like, so there's a thing about La Llorona. If you look at different cultures all over the world, they have this phenomenon called, and I think it's known as the Lady in White.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what places in the world you go to Ireland, they have banshees. You go to like Mexico, you have La Llorona and things like that. They have something known as the Lady in White or a Lady in White. That's a type of
Lady
spirit.
in white. Is this not a song?
I feel like it is.
No, Lady in White. Nah, I
So
forgot
that's the
about
kind of spirit it is. La Llorona being a lady in white. And it is normally, if I recall, I may be not recalling correctly, but it's like a sorrowful spirit, like a spirit that
What's the story again? Yeah.
so like it was a lady that had kids with a man that was being unfaithful to her to his wife. I could be wrong, but this is it. So this man was cheating on his wife with La Llorona.
So,
And then he left her because she ended up having kids with him. And he's like, well, I don't want him to do with you. And she blamed the children and drowned them.
I thought it was all the way around.
What?
What you said again?
So she drowned the kids because she was the other woman in this triangle. And the man left her. Like, no, I don't want to have anything to do with you because you have my kids or something like that. And she blamed the children for their relationship falling apart or their illicit relationship. And then because of because it was their fault, quote unquote, she drowned the kids. And then that's why nowadays La Llorona goes around crying like, "Ay, mis hijos," because she's looking for her children that she drowned. At least I think, if I recall correctly,
I
that's
forgot the story.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, that's the
so-
story. It's very sad.
Yeah, it's a
Very,
sad story.
it's very sad. It's a story of tragedy. But basically, it is the most famous supernatural story that Mexico has.
Oh yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Hell yeah, dude.
La Llorona, like we've all heard about. Like,
La
"Oh,
Ouija?
mis hijos."
All those duendes.
Oh,
Los duendes.
Hey, güey, los duendes son
The videos of those duendes make me laugh, dude. They're always so hilarious.
The videos they look kind of like
They look
elfy, bro. And I'm like, I
I
think
think
that's real.
Parecen
think
little
I-
Sandmans.
Yeah, basically.
O están corriendo así.
And yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They always look goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
It made me laugh. I love them because they make me laugh, but like I get the idea of of like a duende, which is like
Unknown. Right?
a gnome,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah,
But
it's hilarious.
todos esos stories están allá en México. Aquí no.
Because Mexico is like
No,
it's
no,
more-
but here's the thing. Here in the United States, we do have a lot of like
Supernatural shit.
yeah, you have the Mothman. You have
Mothman.
yeah. You never
That's
heard of the
You never
Mothman?
heard of that shit, bro?
The Mothman?
Yes.
¿Quién es el Mothman?
The muffin?
So
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin. So if I recall correctly, it's in West Virginia. There is a tale of a creature that stands tall with glowing red eyes.
Es el primo de Chewbacca.
Yeah, it's el primo Chewbacca, way. With wings, and it looks like a man in a hybrid with a moth.
Yeah.
Fuck, I have no idea de ese way.
Look it
Oh,
up.
yeah, but
After this, look it up.
you're uneducated.
Pinche Mothman. Oh, wow.
No, but yes, it's actually a very famous like cryptid that the United States has. In West Virginia, and the whole thing about the Mothman is it seems to appear every time there's going to be a tragedy. Like supposedly it appeared like right before 9/11, and it supposedly appeared before this bridge collapse in West Virginia. So, and there's even movies like I think one of the movies that it's pretty good if I recall correct. It's like the Mothman Chronicles, if I recall. Yeah, it's a whole thing, dude. I can't believe you never heard
Is
of
it just a butterfly or is it a guy?
No,
Not
it's
the
a man size, like it's like a man, like a person that's like has like moth wings.
So it's
Not
like
butterfly.
It's like
moth.
it's like a
Como
combined.
The Mimic, a movie.
Kind
the
of, yeah, but less.
The monster.
Yeah, have you ever seen Mimic?
No, he's
It's a
too
good
young for
movie.
that.
Oh yeah, you are. Um,
Fuck you
Mimic's a
guys.
good horror film. Less gross. It's more like a man, and some people say he's a good guy, some people he's a bad guy. Depends on what you believe. There's a lot of those.
So
like,
cuando viene,
he
that means
appears, that means
death
something
is coming.
bad is
Oh.
happening. Yeah.
Well, isn't that there's a real thing situation. I remember El Butterfly, El Death of Butterfly. Do you know about that one?
No, what's
It's un butterfly bien negro.
Mm-hmm.
I heard stories about it when I was a kid, and I remember somebody, I don't know who told me, but I remember if you see it, just try to walk away. Don't kill it, because that means somebody's gonna die close from you.
Huh.
It happened to me with my cousin. We were in the backyard and we were trying to guardar todo lo stuff de la corta zacate. And I remember he saw it and he fucking pushed me so bad, like freaking football. El butterfly, se fue corriendo. I remember he pushed me so bad right here. Mas, boom. He just said, vete, córrele. And I remember seeing the butterfly. Bien negro, bien grande. It was super big. Estaba bonito, pero it was black. So that happened. And we were like, no, it's the butterfly, blah, blah. And I was like, oh shit, we saw it. And I just heard it like a few months ago. Well, a few weeks later, my grandpa passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that, but that butterfly is super rare though.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
cool. Let's see. What else do we have here in the U.S.? We have the Wendigo, which is a Native American story or belief about what happens when people become. So there's different schools of thoughts. One of them has to do with people becoming too greedy in their life. And the more I think widely believe, and I think that's the one I know better, is whenever people cannibalize each other. I know there's more to the Wendigo than that, and you should look it up. It's pretty terrifying. So there's that. What else do we have? We have Bigfoot here in the U.S.
Pinche Bigfoot. Chewbacca, güey. Otro Chewbacca. This is Chewbacca,
That's
güey.
Chewbacca's cousin.
El Chewy.
But yeah, there's a lot of things here like that.
What about the Ouija? Do you believe in the Ouija?
The Ouija
Ah,
board?
the Ouija board.
The
No,
Ouija board is real.
no.
Have you played it?
You don't believe in the Ouija board?
Okay. Do you know the origins of the Ouija board? The real origins.
No.
It was made by two different people almost at the same time that were trying to create and capitalize on the spiritualist craze that was going on in the 1800s. They were trying to come up with some sort of like parlor trick or toy for people to play with, and having themselves a good spook about like, oh, we're talking to the spirits, shit like that. So they came up with
Okay,
this.
Dracula.
So they came up with this like board that had letters and all that stuff, and they just, like they didn't even name it. It was somebody else who named it the Ouija board, and it was a mispronunciation of something else, and like it is fabricated by people who wanted to make money. It is a toy. The Ouija board is a toy.
Pero sí se mueve solo. Sí hay stories de eso.
All right,
I think it's a door.
we have to bring a Ouija board here.
No,
No. Do
fuck
not
no.
bring it away.
Why?
If you bring it, I'm not doing the podcast.
Nah, wait, eso no.
Okay, I didn't realize how superstitious you two were.
No,
I would
never
never
do
do
that
there's
shit.
stories
gonna-
about that.
I don't remember this.
I would never do that shit.
Ándale, güey.
But as we're starting to wrap up here, I will say is like those are all like supernatural and out of our control things, but like, and especially things we were afraid of when we were kids, like a Llorona and things like that. But I'd like to know one thing: it's like nowadays, as adults,
Yes.
real fears that you have, not being scared of the dark or clowns or anything like that. I'm afraid of heights. I have whatever that phobia is, but I have it. Like I can't. If I go up the stairs, I can't look
Six
down
Flags. Cuando fuimos a Six Flags, bro.
the stairs. Yes, you remember.
The skyscraper.
He was like,
The
I have a
skyscraper.
photo of him. Yeah.
I was gonna say you've seen it.
Yeah,
You've seen it.
scared, bro. I was scared, but damn, you
No,
were
no,
triple
I was
scared.
I was scared too. I was scared. I hate heights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same.
So those are phobias, those are things like that. But now that we're all grown ups and we know a lot, well, apparently not better, but whatever. What scares you now? What's a real fear that you have?
Martin?
I mean, to be honest, dude, my kid, bro.
You're scared of your child?
No, like that's like one of my biggest fears is something happening to him. My biggest fear.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That makes more sense. Yeah.
it doesn't matter like what kind of thing goes on in this world right now. Like it's a lot. This world's fucked up right now. I'd say that.
Oh, for real.
This
Mhm.
world is really fucked up, and I want my kid growing up in a safe place.
Mm.
That's pretty much my biggest fucking fear right now.
Just teach him everything. That's it.
Yeah, that's my
And something's gonna happen to him, but it's gonna be a lesson learned.
yeah.
And-
Obvio que no pasa nada bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be like not a very common fear for parents when they bring a child into this world. Is
You want to protect him so bad.
yep,
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And then I'm also scared of the dark still. That's one of it.
And
Like
fair.
no lie, I turn off the lights. I kind of look real quick.
Do you have a
and
nightlight?
I was gonna say you must have a nightlight.
You have a nightlight.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. My wife knows I'm scared of the dark. She got me a nightlight.
Mm.
We do
You
have
know, that-
we do have a
that's-
nightlight.
Nothing
I mean,
wrong with that.
That's so sweet, isn't
I do have one. Not gonna lie, I do have one. It changes colors. It changes colors. It's like a little LED one kind of thing.
Mhm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's,
Star
that's
Wars?
actually pretty nice.
Nah,
He doesn't know what Star Wars is.
I haven't watched Star
Remember?
Wars.
Yeah.
You know what?
We're gonna get you to watch and you're gonna love
Yes,
it.
You know what?
Watch
We
Star
all
Wars.
we should have a movie night with all our wives.
Absolutely.
Just,
Yeah.
watch.
Lord of the Rings and Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, mira, una camisa, una cobija así, nomás así.
What was it? The first one's
¿Qué
gonna be this
estás
guy.
haciendo? Ruben, ¿qué
We're gonna
están
be under the
haciendo?
sheets.
Hey, above the sheets. Hands where I can see them.
Me scared of death. I'm scared of death.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I feel you.
really I really like my life. I know I'm not rich and I don't have the things I want, but how my life is, I like it. I love it. That's why I take vacations, because sí cierto, I know it sounds cheesy, pero it is true about that life is too short.
Mhm.
So whenever I go to vacations and just try to see the view of a beautiful beach, or try to just take a deep breath and drink some whiskey and just look at the sky and just look at everything that I have done, and I like it. And I'm scared that there's an end
Mm.
to my
Yeah.
life.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I want to teach everything to my son and to my daughter, and not let my wife down. And
Yeah.
like just death. Pretty much, I'm scared of death.
No,
I know it's something that it's gonna happen. Hopefully, my death is quick.
no, I think I think we all wish that like when we go, we not to suffer.
Yeah.
Basically, at least I get that.
No car crash, please, please.
Fuck no, dude. No,
No
drowning.
Final
either.
Destination,
Oh,
please.
no.
Yeah, no drown or burning.
Or burning.
Oh, drowning. Ooh, I don't know how to swim, bro.
Yeah, same.
Ooh. I don't know.
But no, that's a very understand. You have a whole family, like more
Yeah.
than the both of us. So it's very understandable to be afraid of that. Like, and even if you're not afraid of it, it's something you'd rather avoid, honestly. So no, I get it. I completely understand that. It's a very real fear that you probably share with a lot of people. Like a lot of people don't want to go because their life, it's not the like they're not millionaires and they're not riding Bugattis or whatever the fuck, but they like where they're at. They have people that love them and they love around them. So the thought of leaving them behind, eh, it's scary. Very real
Mhm.
fear.
Mhm. But with kids, it's a new life, bro.
Exactly. Like especially if you have kids, like thinking about this little mix of you and your partner being alone in the world without you. That's got to be terrifying.
Mhm.
I love
I
them both, man. I love them both so much, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Um, I don't know if mine's a. I guess it would be a common fear, but like I think it's a very millennial fear. Honestly, I'm afraid to fail at this point in my life. I'm in a good spot in my life where I'm again like you. I'm not rich. I'm not anything, but I'm happy where I am. I'm married. I met somebody who I'm I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with, and uh, I have a good spot in my life. I like where I am. I'm afraid of it all falling apart because of something I do, because I don't deliver. I'm afraid of at this point. I've
Mhm.
never felt this before until this point in my life of failing the people around me. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to deliver what they need, what they're expecting of me. That is a very real fear. And part of it is also like not being strong enough to like not fail. Like not having like I want the people around me to be able to lean on me, to be able to I to not be to never be a burden to someone else, but always be able to carry that burden for someone else. And I'm afraid of failing at that. That's my biggest fear. And it's now just now at this point in my life that I realize that's my fear.
Mm.
It's changed a lot over the years, but as
Damn,
I've gotten
you went
older,
deep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo acá.
I'm
I'm not sleepy now.
But that's me. But
It's understandable, man. Like, I mean, we all work hard. I mean, we all work hard to, give what we want for our family, wives, kids,
hmm
and one little thing bring us down. But we just gotta keep working hard, bro. That's what we are here.
oh yeah, and I think that's good to have friends
Yeah,
around with you.
exactly.
They can keep you in track. They can keep you. Well, for me, it's like keeping me out of my own head and
Fucking
thinking
love you
about.
guys, man.
Ah, yeah.
Ah,
I love you too, Martin.
love you too, Martin.
Thank
love
you.
you, love
Thank
you both. Very much so. Like it's very important to have people around you, especially when you have like the thoughts that I have sometimes. It helps to get out of your own head talking to other people.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, no, I'm very grateful to have you guys, honestly.
Same, bro.
Same.
And with
Yeah.
that level of deepness, that went from being scared of el cucuy to like existential crisis. I
You're
think
not crying, I said.
You're not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying.
I think it's about time we wrap it up.
All right, guys. Thank you, everyone. See you guys next.
Episode.
Yeah.
Next. Mhm.
My name is Martin.
My name is Ruben, and before we
Mm,
before I
okay.
before I Yeah. whatever.
Calling an audible?
Yes. I did a tattoo for us.
Oh, shit.
Did you?
What?
Yeah.
Or-
Los good old days.
Bro, you fucking scared the fuck out of me.
You were like, what happened?
Yeah, oh, fuck.
Like, no. I was like, no fucking way he did
Es
that.
un placazo, vato.
I was about to say,
I noticed I did it too small. I was like, oh man, I
about
can
to say,
erase it.
another baby? Like, what?
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
And it's yours, Martin.
Ah!
Well, thank you for that, I guess. Rubencito, thank you for that. That was very good. Good levity. Good way to end this.
All right.
And ahoy there, mateys. It's time to say goodbye. We will see you next time in the next episode of Los Good Old Days. Yar.